Hi guys. Let's talk about what happened this morning in my life. It was a grand old time, and I feel like sharing it cuz I think it's really fucking funny and fucking weird. So basically, about 4 maybe 4 o'clock this morning, right? 4 o'clock this morning. Our phone rings, the home phone rings. And I'm sitting here like, what the fuck is the home phone ringing for? Like, is something wrong? Like, with the family? Is someone calling they need help, whatever? So, like, I leave my room, and I go to, like, get the phone and shit, and then my mom is, like, in this weird stupor because she's, like, waking up or some shit, and then I ignore her because the phone's been picked up, and I realize my dad picked up the phone, so I'm like, oh shit, great, now he picked up the phone, now God knows what's gonna happen. So I go to him, and he said he hung it up because nobody answered it when he picked it up, so I'm like, whatever, it was probably a stupid-ass telemarketer, whatever. I go back to my mom because my mom is asking all these questions to try and figure out what the fuck's going on. And then she starts telling me about this dream she had, but she hasn't realized, I think, that it was a dream yet. And all I could really get out of what she was saying is that there was a baby in the driveway? What the fuck, Mom? Did she... I don't know if she had some, like, LSD or some shit, but, whatever. Okay, so, basically, after we get through that creepy shit, about 15 minutes later, I'm laying in bed. It's dark. It's fucking dark. I hear knocking. And an instant thrill of terror goes through me. And I'm like, oh shit. My window's open, and it sounded like that was glass they were tapping on. But then I was like, no, they can't be at my window because if my window's open, they can't reach the glass from the ground. And then I was like, oh shit, what if it's my dad? Because my parents are elderly and, shit happens, so that's great. That's another great thing to be afraid of. So then I leave my room, and then I realize the bathroom light is on and the door's closed, and I'm like, okay, so is somebody in there and they need help or whatever? And then I'm like, no, that's not the case. I'm like, wait a second, maybe my mom's in there and my dad was knocking on the door because he had to get in there. But then I'm like, wait a second, I can see my mom in her bed, so that means my dad must be in the bathroom. And then I walk into my mom's room. Apparently she's asleep and didn't hear me ask if she knocked or anything. So then I go to the bathroom door and ask my dad if he knocked and if he needs help. And he was just confused and why I was bothering him at 4:30 in the morning while he's trying to take a shit. Isn't that the great life of living with other people? And then for some reason, I went to the front door. And I was gonna open the door, but then I was like, no shit, I can't open that. I can't open that. It's 4:30 in the morning. What if there's like a fucking axe murderer out there waiting to get me? I'm not opening the door. So then here I am trying to like pull back the shade a little bit, and I have my like phone flashlight shining in the light, like shining in the window, and like I see the reflection of the shade in the window, and that scared the shit out of me. And then I calmed down and I was like, no, it's fine. But I'm thinking I'm gonna see some like axe murderer's face appear out of fucking nowhere, just some zombie motherfucker just looking through the window, and then I see a human hand. I kid you not, I must have shit like 5 bricks, and my heart like jumped out of my mouth. And then a split second later, I see something shiny, and I'm all, wait, what is that? And then it just clicked in my brain. That's a police officer. Okay. Then I was relieved, but then I'm like, wait a second, why is there a police officer at my door? What is going on? So, I opened the door, very slowly, immediately locked the outside door because it wasn't locked. And I'm like, hi. And he's like, hello, we got a 911 call from this address. And I was like, no, nobody called. And so I go back and forth with them, and they're really fucking confused because apparently they had gotten a 911 call from my address. And I'm sitting here thinking, it's not like we live in an apartment that they could, like, fuck it up. Like, we're in a residential area, and they also have my dad's name. And they said that the call came from him, and I'm sitting here thinking, like, what the... How? What is going on? And they asked, does anybody have a smartphone in the house? And I'm like, me, but, like, that... My dad's name is not on my phone, so... I don't know what to tell you. And I was like, I mean, maybe it was my dad's life alert somehow, but usually when that goes off, it, like, makes a really loud screeching beeping noise in the house, so we can hear it, and that didn't happen. So, like, I don't know. So, yeah, I had 2 police officers show up at my door. And yeah, all that all happened, like, pretty fast. All of this stuff happened so fast. There are so many emotions and thoughts going through my anxiety-riddled brain. I can't function. So yeah, this happened. And yeah, so I don't know, I felt like brain dumping this. I don't know if I'm gonna post this. If I posted it, then I don't have any standards, but that's okay. It was a really interesting morning for me. I've been awake since it happened. I can't fall back asleep. Oh, God.